In today's video, I'm going to take you through 2 ways that you can create a password protected PDF so that you can send letters to doctors, psychiatrists, and anybody else that you need to send confidential letters to. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Kim. I help therapists in private practice get online, get confident with admin, and reduce tech overwhelm. So let's just jump straight in. Okay, so the first way I want to show you how you can create a password protected client letter is using Word. So if you are using Microsoft Word, you would type up your letter. So here I've just got a very basic client update template, very small update for the doctor. And what I'm going to do is first of all save this as a Word document with no password. So if I go to File, Save As, and then I can rename it. So what I like to do, I use the same naming conventions for the whole of my practice, which makes it much easier to find what I'm looking for. So the way I do that is by using the client's initials, then the doctor's initials, then I say client update and I put the date of the letter. Now the date of the letter is really important when it comes to adding the password, and I'll show you why. So here I'm just going to save it. Now usually you would save it in the right location. I would recommend having a client file for each of your clients, so you would save the letter in there. And now it comes to saving it as a PDF and a password protected PDF. So here you go to File, Save As. You're going to keep the name the same, but you're going to use this drop down and change it to PDF. Then you're going to go to More Options. You're going to go to Options, and you're going to encrypt the document with a password and click OK. And here is where you're going to type in the password. Now again, I have the same password naming conventions as I do for the file name, and this is going to make it much easier for you to remember passwords if you ever need them. So the way I do passwords for myself and all of my clients is I use the surname of the therapist, so that would be your surname, and I would use a capital letter for the beginning, so I'm going to do Simmons, and then I'm going to do the month and the year numerically, so I'm going to do 09/2023, and that's going to be the password. So I'm going to re-enter that there. Okay, and if they match, it's going to allow it, and then you just click on Save. So now if I find that document, I'm going to have to put in the password to open it. And there is the PDF, and we will now be able to send this to a doctor. So that is the first way to do it. I'm going to show you how to do it if you're using Google Docs, and then I'm going to show you how I send these letters. Okay, so we're now in Google Docs. If I just open this document, you can see it looks pretty similar to the Word doc that I had. This is all now completed, and I've got it saved as I want to. So I've got the client's initials, the doctor's initials, what the letter's about, and the date. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to download it as a PDF. So File, Download. I want to download it as a PDF. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come across here and go to ilovepdf.com. We're going to find the Protect PDF. We're going to find that download, which is here. And we're going to add the password in. So it's going to be exactly the same. Therapist surname, month and year. Once they match, this will go red. Click Protect PDF and then download it. Now if we go to my downloads, you can see here we have got the protected one. So I'm going to delete this one. I'm going to rename this. Just take away the word protected. Okay, and then if we double click this one, you can see that again we need a password to open it. Okay, so that is the letter. So now we are going to send the letter to the doctor or the PA of the doctor. So if we go to Compose, now I have templates created for these emails. So I'm going to go to the 3 dots, go to Templates and go to Client Update, and it's going to fill this in for me. If you'd like to get a copy of my Gmail templates, which will have these included, then I'll leave a link in the description below and you'll be able to download them. But basically all you're going to do is fill in the details. So we can do Dear Dr. Smith, or it could be the PA's name if we know that. So here I've got please find attached client update for, so you would put the doctor's name if you were sending it to the PA, otherwise you can just delete that and put our mutual client. A password will follow shortly. Please do not hesitate to contact us if you would like to discuss further. So I'm just going to highlight all that, change all the background colour to white. Okay, it's already got the client update. Then we're going to attach the PDF, so it will either be in your downloads or it will be in your client files, depending on which way you're doing it. So I'm going to attach that. Okay, obviously put a recipient on there so that you can send it, and then send the email. So I'll just send that to myself for now. Okay, so that's now come through so we can see what it looks like. And then what we want to do is send the password separately. So if I go to compose, I'm now going to insert the password template. So we just need to change this bit here for the actual password. I'm just going to highlight it and change the background colour to white. And then again, that can be sent to the doctor. So now we have the 2 emails. So now if we click on this first one, click here, you can see that it requires a password, so we can just type that in. And now the doctor will be able to see the letter completely safely. So then they can download it, or they can add it to their drive, or do whatever they need to do with it. So there are 2 ways that you can create a password protected PDF letter to be able to send client updates to anyone that you need to send them to. So I really hope you found that quick tutorial useful. If you'd like to get your hands on my free Gmail templates, I will leave a link in the description below. It will contain that client letter template, plus the password one, and lots of others. If you did like this video, I'm sure you'll like my video on how to connect your Zoom account with your Google Calendar. It's a really quick video and I'll link to that next. But for now, thanks so much for watching.